Every inch is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but apparently this used to be the Pope's summer palace too, but then it was turned into a museum, so thanks, Pope.
Thanks, Pope.
Thanks, the Pope. You know what's kind of weird to me is that we're like technically entering another country, but you don't have to go through passport control. Today is an incredible day because we're going to Vatican City, which I'm super pumped about. Yeah, I'm just really excited to see all these things that I've heard about and going to a new country today, technically. So
yes, the
I'm
smallest
really
country in the world.
Wow, smallest country in the world. We're going there today. We're just gonna walk in, go see the Sistine Chapel. We're gonna see St. Peters Basilica. We're gonna go to the Vatican Museum. We're gonna see a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited. It's gonna be great.
But first, it's lunchtime.
Yeah. All right, here we are right outside the main gate into Vatican City. You know what's kind of weird to me is that we're like technically entering another country, but you don't have to go through passport control. Odds we see the Pope today.
Ooh, 4%.
4%.
He comes out on Wednesdays.
Dang it. Why'd you bring me here on a Tuesday? I mean a Monday.
Wednesdays are really, really crowded, and he just said you don't like crowds.
That's true.
We have a scheduled time later to go into the Vatican Museums and the Sistine Chapel. You have to buy tickets for those. But right now we are gonna go inside St. Peters Basilica. We got about an hour to go through there. One of the most incredible things about this piazza that I'm just seeing is these statues all the way around the entire thing. I mean, there's like probably 100 of them, and they're all unique.
So there's a dress code to get inside, I think any of the stuff here in Vatican City. So I brought like a shirt to wear over my tank top. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever come. It's kind of like when we visited the mosques in Turkey, like there's a dress code. So something to keep in mind. But
you have to cover your knees and shoulders, both men and women.
Cover knees and shoulders. So that's why I wore pants today. I probably would have worn shorts otherwise, but, or if you weren't like a long dress, I guess. Wow. I have to whisper because everyone in here is being very quiet. I don't know if maybe I've never seen enough pictures of this place before, but I was blown away walking in here. About St. Peters Basilica. The basilica is built over St. Peter's tomb. It was built by Emperor Constantine when he made Christianity legal in Rome. He built it because of the scripture where Jesus said to Peter, "I will make you the rock on which I built my church." And so he took it very literally and built the church on top of Peter, which is really cool. The basilica that Constantine built is no longer standing. The one that we're in now began construction in 1506 on the foundation of the one Constantine built. It took 120 years to build. St. Peter's Basilica is the largest church on earth. It's also the tallest dome on earth, and materials were stolen from other Roman buildings to build it. That's an interesting one. I cry often when it comes to things like this, but this one got me. It's just beautiful architecture, but also beautiful symbolism. I think the craziest thing to think about is that because it took 120 years to build, some of the people that began the construction of it never saw the completion. It's bittersweet. It's a bittersweet kind of thing, but you don't always see the fruits of your labor. We get to, which is cool. And I'm grateful. Every inch is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but a really special place. It's made my time in Rome, maybe. And we haven't even been to the museums yet, or the Sistine Chapel.
Let's go check out the Sistine Chapel, maybe?
Let's go check those out. I think the best way to go through the Vatican Museum is with an audio guide. I think if you came through here without one, you would probably just quickly walk through and be like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
We walked in and very quickly got super confused.
Yeah.
And so we looked up like an audio guide podcast. Rick Steves.
Yeah,
boy.
Rick Steves has a Vatican Museum podcast audio guide. It's about an hour. So I think we're going to do that and maybe put it on 1.5 speed or something and just kind of breeze through. There seems like this is like one of the largest art collections in the world. So I think it'd be really interesting.
I just learned this giant pine cone over here is 2,000 years old.
Yeah, the pine cone. I was like, oh, cool. And then in the audio guide, it was like 2,000 years old. And I was like, okay, definitely thought that was probably just there for fun. I didn't think it was like important at all. Apparently this used to be the Pope's summer palace too, but then it was turned into a museum. So thanks, Pope.
Thanks, Pope.
Thanks, the Pope.
It is incredible to me how we're walking through these art galleries and there's obviously these big, very special pieces of art that are kind of the main piece of display, but then there's just unbelievable amounts of artwork everywhere like that doesn't even get mentioned. The sheer like vastness of this museum is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, this is my favorite room. Look at how long it is, and the whole ceiling is painted. It's so cool. We just stopped and got some food at the cafe on the way out of the Vatican Museum. It was a really long experience. My feet hurt, our legs hurt. So come prepared to like walk a lot, stand a lot.
Definitely
worth
do
it.
not go into the Sistine Chapel without some sort of a book, pamphlet, or audio guide because there was so much we learned about it that we would not have known without that.
You definitely would not get the full experience without an audio guide.
appreciate
And there's a free one online, Rick Steves audio guide. There's probably so many others. That one was free, easy to download, and gives really good detail and kind of hits like the most important things. Yeah, overall, I'm so glad that we came to do this because also the art collection of the Vatican is the most impressive. So all in all, 10 out of 10. Really good experience, worth the money.
If you're thinking of visiting the Vatican, do it.